That's normal.
It's a lot of tornadoes.
Yeah.
Are you under watch or warning?
Warning.
Oh, so there's an active one. I guess that makes sense if the sirens are going off.
Yeah, it was between Topeka and Lawrence.
Wichita.
It's near Compton. Wichita is way further west.
I mean, you're like barely in it. Right? Look, it's like closer to Thompsonville, I think.
It's in Lecompton. I don't know where the fuck that is. Oh, no,
Compton,
Wichita
that's in
is south,
California.
sorry. It's west and south. Makes more sense.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, look at that. You got...
If I need to run downstairs, I suppose I can. But, I mean, my building is brick.
It's tornado safe.
Probably not.
I mean...
So.
Well, just keep an eye out your window. If it gets close, then run downstairs. You can outrun a tornado,
It's
right?
close. Just... okay.
I mean, Athena will hear it if it gets close. Sounds like a freight train.
Did they really?
Mm-hmm. I got caught in a tornado once. Shit was crazy.
I'll go open my window a crack then.
Crazy. I was crazy more. They put me in a room, a rubber room.
Rubber room with Salona. And Salona made me crazy.
Anything for my goddess.
It's definitely raining outside for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if debris starts flying everywhere, that's probably the sign to move.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Just move then.
Let's see. What on earth am I opening, guys? It's a good question. This is the 9th. Let's see, I'm gonna open it.
The 9th what?
Of New ID.
The 9th coming.
They keep extending the watch. My grandma's texting me about it.
Like, I'll be fine, Grandma. Don't worry about it.
Is it still the 8th?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Word.
It is, in fact, still the 8th.
There the sirens go again. Oh, there my lights flickered. That's good. Well, if I explode, if I go to hell, well, I'll let you guys know.
Damn.
You know, it's.
A little question: do you guys want to do group exploring?
That would be fun. I want to explore the 2 unknown icons and also that door.
Are you guys? Is the downtime on Sunday open to everyone?
Yeah.
Are you guys going again then?
Probably, yeah.
Depending on what happens with what I want to do, I may have to come. Well, I mean, I would probably come anyway.
Okay. Oh.
But I know,
I might just sit out and watch, so I'm not taking up a space.
Dude,
yes.
It's open to all, dude. You're not taking up a space.
Fuck you, dude. Let me be a hero.
I mean, I'm trying to get you there.
I'm watching this guy run around in his apartment across from me.
You just see a cow fly by. And you're like, I think I'll be fine.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
My grandma says it looks like it's going to go just north of Lawrence, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good distance away. Unless it just takes a beeline towards your location, then you know what? That's just an act of God.
It wants me.
We found the rings of Meropis.
That was actually what Index was sending after us. It just took a while to get here.
Very fair. Well, we got a downtime to do, so all depends on what you guys are up for.
Mm-hmm. Burn, burn, burn.
You guys want to explore first? I was kind of hoping to let people in charge know not to attack me because I'm nice, but I look weird. So
Yeah, no, I think it would be good to get our bearings, and I don't think anyone would go after you, B.
I don't know. When I start fighting, I don't look like you guys, so they might just, you know, see me and think that I'm an enemy that got in.
Well, I'm afraid if we do bring it up, they might get a little hostile, but considering the other things we brought in here, might be for the best.
Well, I mean, I can obviously talk. My siblings can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you guys are with me, then they won't be as hasty.
Sure. Sure.
No, we wouldn't let them.
Okay.
So, did you want to go speak to the commander of the fort?
Yeah, we can do that first. I am curious about the big door over there, though. So, we can ask about that, too.
Yep.
Gotcha. So you're trying to go and see Commander Mackay?
Mackay, yeah.
Okay. Then, heading into Widow's home. It's the large officers, mansion that most of the Aether Souls are now located within. As you make your way down the halls, you come to the commander's office, and there's this bustle of activity as soldiers are running in and out. As off in the distance, you hear the sound of the Io wave cannon firing this constant hum and rhythm. Battle underway. It's a war effort. But are you trying to peek in?
Yeah. Is it too busy, perhaps?
You see that there are 5 or 6 officers all around what appears to be a table with a map, and you can see that the commander is pointing, barking orders in Goblin, and will momentarily look up and see you 3, and he'll kind of raise a hand to the others and make his way out. Is there a problem?
Oh,
No problem. We just. Oh, sorry, B.
You can go.
We just wanted to bring something to your attention with a friend we have.
All right.
I don't know if the Archbay brought it to your attention, but... And I'll point towards B.
I just wanted to let you know that, I was impure once, so I just didn't want anyone to, be scared or attack me and think that I'm inside to do harm.
Right. And he'll go back in the room, rip some ribbons and decorative materials off one of his ranking officers, and he'll slap them on you. This should be good enough until we can get the word spreading throughout. You don't have these ranks, but we need every soldier we can get. No use having friendly fire. Otherwise, we'll get the message spread throughout the ranks. What's your name?
Bia. Bia Good. You can just call me B.
Bia Good. I see. The commanding officers in here will have an understanding of your station then. Otherwise, if you're being attacked, simply point to the colors. Men are taught to respect those.
Okay,
But
thank you.
Even then, I'm not responsible for rogue soldiers. Dispatch them if necessary.
Understood.
Now I have a war effort to maintain. Is there anything else?
Mm,
No, I think we can
what's
do
that
our
big
exploring
door?
whenever.
The
Is it
door?
important?
I don't know. Door itself is made of a strange black metal. We've tried to get inside, but to no avail. Seems like it was here long before Lethrandil built this fortress. Probably the thing that he built it around. That, or, of course, suppose the primordial tree.
Okay, thank you.
And the commander will wheel about and, continue leading his soldiers.
Okay. Well,
How about we go
personally,
knock
I'm
out that
curious
door?
about the door. Yeah, I'm
Yep.
curious.
We're pretty close to those other people that we haven't met yet, if we want to do that first.
I think we should knock out the door first. We're already thinking about it so hard.
Okay, that sounds good.
A little walking won't hurt us. We've only been doing it the whole time,
Mm.
My calves are strong.
as they should be.
Aang goes
To
to
the door.
investigate the door.
Okay.
Let me go to the door.
Then head over in the direction of the door, and upon making your way there, it is built into the side of these mountains. From what you can see, looking at it, it is about 30 feet tall, made out of this beautiful black metal. You don't seem to see like a lock on the door or anything. It's just like this solid black thing there.
Touching it, is it kind of cold to the touch or warm or?
You do not detect a temperature.
Hmm.
No symbols, right? Or probably like it's erethin. I can't say that word.
Elethrindil.
Yes.
There are no symbols on this door.
Okay.
And it's like flush with
Sorry, my
the
deafness.
mountain and the floor.
It is, yes.
Hmm.
If I click
And-
at it, does it register like it's there? Or if there's anything behind it, maybe? Like open space behind?
When you click at it, you do not register it being there.
Hmm.
And I tried to, like, detect what sort of magic could be on this door.
As you attempt to, detect, go ahead and make a mental check.
Oh, shit, that's right. I think it's going to roll B7D6.
76. Bonk.
Thank you.
Holy shit!
Hey, that's a good fucking roll. Was that
Mhm.
5?
Yes.
To the best of your knowledge, the door is non-magical.
Oh. Well, it's not magical. Interesting.
You don't detect any magic coming from it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Say with confidence, we'll still say it's non-magical.
So,
I
when we
wonder
were
if
down in the
chosen
sanctum.
warrior,
Hmm.
the chosen warrior must open the door. This is probably where the sword is. And Zay kind of just frowned.
I didn't know there was a sword.
Nah, there's probably not. Me and One-Eyed Bren went on a whole tangent when we were drinking about some magical 18-year-old with a sword would save us from this horrible nightmare. Good times.
That would be nice.
Hmm.
Sadly,
Colin,
things
could I?
like that
Door.
are they do.
Um,
Yeah.
Colin, did you say there was any like handle of any kind or nothing like that of that sort?
Nothing like that.
Okay, I'll try and give it just a hearty push.
Okay, doesn't budge.
Okay, can I feel like so? Um, by like didn't budge, it felt similar to like as if it was just one big stone slab.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
and it does appear to be a door. So does it look like it is like that? There's a line down the middle where the two parts meet.
It does, yeah.
Okay. Uh, hmm. I could
Zay's gonna
try
walk
and
up
open
to it.
this, but personally, I don't think that's a good idea. We don't
It's
even
fine.
know what's behind this yet.
I got a little thing, and Zay's gonna just knock on the door.
Okay. You knock it. Like, it sounds solid, like no echoing or anything.
No one must be home.
Yeah, it didn't register to me um, when I clicked at it, just like the door and the sanctum. They're probably related.
I think that's a safe bet.
It goes into the mountain. Going kind of along this wall here, I don't detect any, like, anything that goes further into the mountain.
I mean, you detect like a cave or two, but they go in relatively slightly.
Well,
Huh.
Um, does there appear to be anything else um, in the camp that we've seen so far that has similar construction as to this door?
No.
Oh, like the metal. Have
Okay.
any of us seen this metal before? We've been in caves a few times and seen some stuff.
I don't think you ever have, no.
Ah, interesting.
well, we have confirmed that is a door that can't open, so kind of worthless door.
Yes, that's good enough for now. And
Hmm.
I guess if worse comes to worse, we can always try and force it open a different way. But we probably shouldn't try that yet.
No,
Probably
probably
not.
not. So, to the alchemist burrow.
Yes, yeah, I don't think we've been there yet.
Oh god. Uh, what time is 20?
It's 8:30.
8:30. Okay. That's a normal time to go talk to people.
I mean, yeah.
That sounds good.
Cool. So you're trekking over there then.
I didn't know how late it was. Probably should have done that first, accidentally. When you
Well,
mentioned
eight
it.
thirty at. Oh yeah, it is 8:30 at night.
But you eventually make it over there and find an area teeming with individuals working. You don't think all of them here are alchemists, as many of them are wrapped in, just simple rags and generic clothing. Perhaps other travelers that have been picked up here by the goblins within, these members of the Mithril Hand. And as you're looking at the inside of this place, it's just like one giant alchemy lab. They seem to be making some almost like blasting powder or material. and you can see that a few are like testing it. And when rubbed along the side of a weapon, it causes the weapon to ignite in fire. They have some other things like bombs and other materials that they have. There is a section where healing potions are being made too.
So does it, like, what would we need to spend to take this stuff on missions?
I mean,
Scrap or...
like, at some point you might be able to take some, but they don't have any to spare now.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay.
So does it look like there's someone who's leading the effort here?
Make a, we'll call it spirit check.
Alright,
What you got?
could someone 5
Yeah, I got
dice, please? Thank you.
Yes.
1 success.
One success, I mean, given how things are looking, I mean, it seems like mostly these individuals are just being assigned to their own tasks and they're working more efficiently. There are some supervising hobgoblins that are walking around and just making sure things stay on track. But, like, no,
Gotcha.
like, head person here.
Oh, okay. So could we, if we wanted to, could we spend time here helping make stuff? Or...
If you wanted, yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
You know how we got that information about Goldhook? Do you think they all know that?
I mean, I feel like that information would have been passed on to leadership. Or who got that information? I can't remember.
It was Intel
Oh
Roll.
yeah, it was Intel. Yeah.
Colin, is it safe to say that that information has been passed on, or?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty safe to say.
And everyone in here looks like normal, relatively standard humanoid.
I mean,
Are hobgoblins humanoid? I don't know.
hobgoblins
How
are
they're classified.
goblins are people too, Athena. Jesus Christ.
Just asking if they were considered humanoid.
Genocide them.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
Goodness gracious.
What's wrong with you? Can't we have anything nice in this world?
No,
This
only
is
racism.
crazy. Make a physical check.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I get wild nature for this?
You would, yeah.
This would be a wild check. Uh-oh.
Successes.
Oh, let's do.
Yeah, you generally see regular looking humanoids. You would see some half elves in there, dwarves. Like there seems to be like a wide range of folk about. It's actually mostly not hobgoblins. It's mostly just like this collective group of random individuals.
They are people.
I didn't think they weren't. I'm not people, if anything.
You're a thing.
I'm a thing, not a people.
Well, you were a people. You're a thing people.
I think B like furrows her face together. She's like trying to process what you just said. Okay. I guess. But if it looks like everybody's working hard, maybe we shouldn't distract them.
Probably not. At least we know what this area is for.
Mm-hmm. I think the last place that we need to check off the list is the Watchtower. Do you want to see what's going on there before calling in the night?
They have bombs here. Do you think they could fix our thermite?
Or thermites. Well, Mm, maybe? I mean, what, just make it more stable?
I guess.
Refined.
I don't know if anything more can happen to it. I've never seen a bomb before.
At the very least, I think they could put it to better use than we could. By utilizing it, I mean, rather than just triggering it.
Um, I suppose we can ask. Can I ask
We got.
somebody who seems to be working with explosives?
Sure. Let me see here. Okay. Yeah, you can go up to this middle-aged human woman who seems to be kind of mixing up different powders. She's got kind of like this heavy smock on, gloved hands, is working carefully, diligently.
Once it seems like she's kind of in between doing things, because I don't want to startle her.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Oh, yes.
Hi. I'm B. I'm with the brigade that just came here. And I wanted to ask, you seem to know about, explosives and things. We have some thermite that's a little unstable. I wasn't sure if there was anything that you could do with that.
Oh, I think that we can put it to use.
Okay. I'm sure we can bring those over as soon as possible.
That would be lovely.
He doesn't really know how to end this conversation.
Well, I'm going to get back to work.
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you. And she'll give a little bow and scuttle off.
Okay.
I kind of agree that our group does not want to use the thermite because they are afraid of carrying it. So it probably would be in our best interest to hand over said thermite.
Mm-hmm. No, I think that makes sense. And at the very least, probably they could find a way to make it safer to actually use. I noticed that icon here disappeared.
Probably out.
Probably out. It's 10 o'clock now. Okay. Well,
We still must go. We cannot metagame this.
I mean, it is 10 o'clock, and I did have some plans for the night.
Oh, okay. I did too, so I'm fine with that.
Okay.
We splitting up?
Yes, I think so. This is something I would like to do alone.
Okay.
Reconvene at the watchtower in the morning?
I think that sounds good.
Sure.
Gotcha. Then 3 of you are heading your separate ways. Who wants to go first?
Nose game.
Guess what?
I
It's Peter.
won. Oh, okay. Damn it. How'd you know that I was the last one?
Because it couldn't
Okay.
have been anyone else, Peter. I love you, but I'm sorry.
I didn't
You
even put
know
my
that.
finger to my nose.
What are you
I
doing?
wasn't the last one.
I didn't
But I'll go
wait.
first. Key will head over to the Temple of the Gods.
Okay.
Ooh.
Very nice. Then, as you make your way over there, you step inside the biggest temple that you have ever seen, Key. I mean, you've seen a few during your time, going here and there and everywhere, but this is another level. There are, different sections for, material gods all across the rings, sections for dead gods, sections for high gods. This is a massive center of worship. You can see that Many of the speakers have taken up residence here along with Doa, as they set up tents just idly around and are seemingly just taking in the atmosphere of the place.
Okay. If Doa doesn't seem too busy, he would probably approach her.
Yeah, she'll kind of turn to you as you approach. Ah, hello. You're Key, right?
Yes. I'm sorry to bother you. I know it's a little late. But I wanted to do a little ritual of my own making, for a goddess. And, well, I don't have any experience with that, and I was wondering if maybe you had any pointers or could help me with it.
Speak from the heart. Connect with who the god is, what they represent. And from there, it's out of your hands. If your message is true, it will be heard. At least that's what I like to believe.
I think that's how I was feeling. Um, that's good.
Here. And she's going to reach into a pouch and pull out a candle with bright orange wax. This is a candle made from dragon tallow. Its wick is blessed. May it help you connect to whoever you are trying to reach.
Thank you. Truly. I hope that I can get the help that we need for this battle.
Well, at some level, we're beyond help now.
He will accept the candle, nod her head again in appreciation, and then begin her search for an altar dedicated to Zoria.
Doesn't take you long. It's amongst the material gods, and as you go and you look, you're able to see the visage of this woman, kind of a darker, kind of brownish tint to her skin, with a warrior's look in her eye. She's wearing battle armor in the statue and carrying kind of a double-sided spear, but her hand that's not gripping the spear points upward, as if she's gazing up at the stars.
Okay. I'll begin setting things up. I have these 5 carved stars, each bearing a name. One for Helmuth, one for Orion Sky, my father, and Philip Sky, my dad, and then one for Bailey. And then the final one, the biggest one, is dedicated to Zoria. Then I will also bring out the photo that I have of my dad's and light the candle of the dragon. Um, um, I forgot what the word was, but the dragon wax candle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I will light it, and after lighting the candle, take a few moments to meditate and collect myself, really focus in. And when I'm ready, he will set the photo that I have on fire as an offering.
Okay.
And Gloria, my name is Hilo Sky, daughter of Sir Orion Sky and student of Helmuth von Grass. I make this offering to ask for your aid, and if you'll have me to be one of your followers like my father and teacher. I started this journey hollow, and in that vast emptiness, I felt powerless and worthless. My desperation pushed me to accept the power of another into myself. I thought I was justified, that I could help others with her power, but I ended up helping her cause irreparable pain and damage to this world and those within it. I could say I was controlled, or not in my right mind, but that wouldn't be the full truth. I believed I was nothing without her, and so I did what she asked faithfully. I only realized too late what I had done, but at the very least, I wouldn't let her control me anymore. When I returned to the brigade, rather than throw me out, Helmuth accepted me as a student. He taught me what it means to stand on your own 2 feet, how to protect others with my own strength. Since then, I've been able to accomplish truly good things through my efforts. I may have started hollow, but I've learned that just means I have so much room to grow. But growing takes time. Time which we don't have anymore. I don't want your power or anyone else's, but I ask for your help in realizing my full potential, my own strength. I know there will be a cost, and I'm willing to tax the spirit to pay, if it means I can protect this ring and my family. I believe I am worthy, because to believe otherwise would be to give up on myself. But if you do not want me as one of your own, I only ask that if I were to be corrupted, I be returned to nothing before she can get her hands on me.
Make a spirit check at benefit 2.
I'm going to use 2 hero points to reroll 2. Six successes.
You concentrate and focus your faith true as you watch the candle burn. And you don't know why, but somewhere out there, it's like this flickering within you. You're not sure what it is, and it really can't even be described with anything other than the word faith. Just this faith that you were heard. And then you feel a hand on your left shoulder, Key. What do you do?
I turn around to face the person.
It's the maiden. She's looking terrible, but she gives you a smile. You've grown so much. I think you're more than worthy of anything and everything.
Thank you. I only wish I had grown sooner. but I am here now, and I will fight, and I will make things right.
I know you will. You sound like her. Like Zoria.
Based off of this visage, I think that's a high compliment. And from how Helmius and my father spoke of her, truly she was a. I mean, I don't think words would do her justice, honestly.
No, I don't think so. Oh. She was one of my oldest friends. For thousands of years, she watched the skies for danger. There are many things in the rings of Meropis that others want to get, to take, to destroy. And they come from the skies. Zoria and her followers, they were the guardians of the rings. In a way. Watchful protectors. They offered me and my friends sanctuary from Kovarov when we needed it most. And the maiden looks to the statue. She went to war against the most powerful nations on the Prime Ring. Just for me. No questions asked.
Well, and then I will do just that. Here, he will get the orange candle to return it to Doa later. I think I'm done here for now. Would you like to go on for a walk for a bit?
No.
Would you like to stay here?
Yeah. I was here when I heard your prayers.
I hope it wasn't too cheesy.
No, it was beautiful. I'm sorry I took her from you. She really would have loved you.
So she has passed, then?
I killed her. Worse. I ate her aether.
Oh. That. I want to say that you shouldn't feel too badly about it because it's in the past and it wasn't really your fault, but I know what that feels like and it doesn't go away. And when people say it just to move on from it, it feels so hollow.
I can't move on from it. I hear every prayer. That's for her. I have her memories. I can't forget. But you can move on. And you should.
I think even if Zoria is not here with us, I still want to. I still want to work under her name.
You should. It'd be a great honor.
And that extends to you too, Maiden. Wherever I am, please never hesitate to ask me for help when you need it.
Of course, Key.
And I'm going to give the Maiden a hug, both for me and for her.
As you go and you hug her, she is still ice cold. At the moment, just shivering, Key. Even under her thick kind of outer cloak. But she'll hug you back.
You're so cold.
I'm sorry.
No. Yeah. Is there any way I can help? You've been really pushing yourself so hard lately, and
I don't know.
I want to get back.
You've given me so much. Hope. An example. Someone who would make Helmuth smile. I know he doesn't show it. He really likes you. I think there's few people that he thinks really get it. But you do. Sometimes we talk. Well, I talk at him. But whenever I talked about you, he would speak. He would talk more than just a few words. You've given more than you know. I just wish I had more to give.
I think I think together we can give more than either of us could alone. And I truly am thankful for what I have been able to do and for the opportunities that you and Helmuth have given me. I I would not be who I am today without the both of you.
Thank you, Key. Maiden's gonna give you another quick hug. Then she's going to, almost like a ghost, just shamble back deeper into the temple where she was.
Okay. I'll return the candle to Dilla and thank her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been a long night. I think it's time Key returns to her tent and rests.
You have a room now in Widow's home if you want it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a little fancier than I'm used to lately, but that honestly, a actual bed sounds amazing.
A bed for potentially your last night.
Mm-hmm.
But as that's Key, Brandon or Athena, which one of you wants second?
Do you care, Brandon?
I do not care if you want to do something a little more joyful before I go.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be joyful. I'll
Oh,
go,
hopefully it's
I
funny.
suppose.
Okay. What are you wishing to do?
I'm gonna head to the widow's home and see if Lady Lavatera's up.
Yeah. Then, as you make your way in that direction, you go into the hallway where you found out Lavatera is, and you hear shouting from what it appears to be Enola and Lavatera. They seem to be in the middle of an argument.
And I hear sort of what that argument is.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like Enola is the one talking louder, so you mainly get her, like, point of view. Yeah, that's fucking insane! No, 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 I'm not going to calm down. I am going to go tell them. What do you mean? Fuck off! And, like, it's just basically iterations of that.
Um, um, we will kind of wait out there for a little bit to see if it calms down or if one of them comes out. She'll try to kind of be on the other wall to. She doesn't want to look like she's like listening.
Mm-hmm. There is a beat after about 10 minutes where there seems to be a calming, but they're still talking on the interior.
Okay. You will head forward when she can kind of hear a lull in the conversation and you give a knock.
As you give a knock, the door will open a few moments later, and Lavatera will exit. And she'll look down at you, and she'll give a small smile. Ah, B. Actually, just the person I wanted to see. Come in.
Okay. And she'll go in and, take her shoes off at the door.
Lavaterra has a much larger space than any of you. Good 1,000 square feet with a living room, a small kitchen, bedroom. A lot of it has been torn up, like furniture smashed, as you can see this furious looking Enola, like looking at Lavaterra, and she seems very flustered. Lavaterra seems relatively calm, though. And in the corner of this room, B, you can see one metal-coated love day.
Do you look like she's about in the same position she had been, or is she, like, kind of moved a bit?
Same position, but it's like there are thin blue lines of energy crisscrossing the outside of the metal now, almost like a web. Well, I assume that you're here for training. Hey, we're not fucking done! Be polite, Enola. Training?
Yes, I was going to ask about that, but if you guys still need to talk, I can wait.
Yeah, we don't need to talk. Everything has already been decided. Besides, if this plan is to work, well, having you gain some experience now would be a good thing. You see this seal, B? I've woven
Do I see it?
Yeah, it's the blue lines crisscrossing Love Day.
Okay.
It's strong enough to hold my sister for 20 days on its own. If I am defeated by Zelona, it should buy you enough time. At least, to figure out how to keep my defenses going.
Are you going to fight with Z?
Yeah, she fucking
Solana.
is. She's got a fucking death wish. I don't have a death wish. I figure Z will appear in this battle. There's too much going on here. I don't know what exactly she wants. But after seeing the primordial tree, it's clear that she has an understanding of what's inside. I am the one who controls the skies here. No offense to the others. But with Helmuth gone, and there being no one else, the task of eventually fighting her when she comes, well, I figure that's down to me. Besides, she might be one of the few individuals with the skill, the power, to cure my sister, or force the impure to do so. So yes, a duel seems inevitable. B, can you please fucking tell her she's going to die?
He looks really sad. I understand where you're coming from, but she's so...
Vulnerable. She's vulnerable.
She wants revenge and would do anything to get it.
Do you
I don't want you to die.
do you want to know what the incredible thing is, B? So do I.
Hmm?
She's going to turn my sister back. Or I'm going to rip her apart. From what I figure, she only has so much power in that body of hers, based on what I've seen and what I've heard. I just need to exhaust the body.
You're kind of right about that. Currently she's using the angel's body, but she wanted Ki so that way she would be able to switch between them and not get tired. So there is certainly a limit, but I don't know what that is. I don't know how many days it's been since she hasn't used it, or
Then
what she's been doing.
I will just have to find out that limit. She calls herself the Sky Queen. I'll just have to put that title to the test. If she wants to continue using it, she'll have to earn it.
Are you telling everyone your plan?
It's on a need-to-know basis. No offense, but some of the members here are goody two-shoes. They wouldn't get it. They're too risk-averse. But you're not.
I don't really think I have an excuse to be anymore.
Perhaps. Although I would say that nobody has an excuse to be risk-averse. It just makes you boring. Rather die than be boring. But enough of that. You wish training. And to be quite frank, I'd rather increase the odds of the Storm Witch tradition not dying.
I'll do anything to help.
Good. Then, Enola, prepare for some lessons tonight. What the fuck do you mean? This is... Lady Lavaterra, you have to know how this sounds. Enola, you're being very disappointing. I'm being rational. Well, first rule, B. The realm of witches is not the realm of rationality. It is the realm of reputation and possibility. We are respected. And it is in this respect that we utilize our power, our gifts, our ability. That's something you must protect. Do you understand?
I understand.
There's a technique that I'm going to teach both of you tonight. Not to the extent that I wish to teach it, obviously. But both of you are fast learners. so we'll do what we can. You see, the magic of the Storm Witches utilizes pure primordial magic in perfect harmony with the rings of Meropis. I will key you in to this harmony. Just the slightest bit. Otherwise, I've had underlings of Mace Crane begin making these. I wipe the memories afterward, just for safety. And she passes each of you this small leather book. They're basic teachings, forms, ideas. Whatever I just thought about jotting down. The lone surviving record of the Storm Witch tradition. You must make sure it does not fall into the hands of others, but even if it does, I've taken precautions. Only your eyes can read the contents inside. Otherwise, let us begin. And Lavaterra will begin trying to teach you this magic. Will you let her?
Absolutely. Without hesitation.
Will you bring up any concerns to Lavaterra?
Lady Lavaterra?
Your feet, spread them about another 2 inches apart. Make sure the
yes.
primordial magic flows.
Do you know anything about red lightning?
I do. We utilize blue lightning. Pure. Perfect. Our formulation is stable, and it is in this stability that we draw our strength. Others, like that fucking punk Radovon, and others, they use red lightning. Slamming different types of magic together. A dangerous thing. Has detrimental effects on the user. I would never teach something like that. But I do know of some, again, who do think that sometimes the risk is worth the reward.
You maybe know why Mr. Ramus would have used that.
Because he knew he was going to die. A last-ditch hope. I don't necessarily approve, but I understand the reason behind the tactic.
Okay. As long as my nature won't interfere with this learning, I want to. I want to help. And I don't know, maybe I'll be able to learn how to fix the impure. Or I don't know.
Yes, those are good dreams. If you were able to do that, you would surely be worthy of the title. Aim high, B. This world will make you think that you're less than you are. Don't ever let it be right. They don't know you. Only you do.
He will hold her chin a little higher.
I will hold you to that standard now. Hope you're aware.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Good.
Do you need my hair for anything?
Yes, I do.
I also have a little thing of onyx. I don't know if that can be helpful at all. I don't know much about onyx.
I might be able to do something with that.
Okay.
And will you give Lavaterra a lock of your hair and the onyx?
Yeah, I hand her the little onyx, the fake onyx pyramid, and I guess however much hair from my bag she would like.
She'll take as much as you'll give.
I don't need it for much, so maybe a good amount, just have a bit left over.
Okay.
Maybe like a pigtail's worth.
Gotcha. And Lavaterra will store both items. And then she'll continue training you. Make a spirit or a mental check, B.
Okay. My spirit is better. While we're kind of doing this, I'm gonna try and think about how the tree felt when I put my head to the ground and the energy that flowed through me. And the agony that I felt when I was hit by lightning. And I want to use it. I want it to flow through me rather than take hold of me.
Okay.
Bunk. I will re-roll 3 of those if that's okay.
Go for it.
4 successes.
4. The understanding of the magic, that wasn't the hard part here. Lavaterra is a good teacher. And this place is brimming with primordial magic. You'd have to be a fool not to get it. But you get something more. The focus from Lavaterra, the effort. It is clear that she cares a lot about these traditions, about what she's teaching you. She's about to fight the Titan Queen, likely in one-on-one combat. This may be her last night, but she would not trade a second of it. You gather all she wants to do is teach you an Enola, to make sure some part of her tradition survives. And she will do that. And at this point, after her training, you will gain access to a new power that does not count against the powers you know. You are going to be getting a power called Storm Strike 1. And this particular power that Lavaterra is teaching you has a very particular purpose. The lightning is not the most powerful. However, the true point of it is to keep you safe. The power itself does damage, but mainly what it does is when you roll 3 successes, or every 3 successes you roll rather, you regain 10 stamina points. Lavaterra is trying to give you something to help you survive.
Are these 3 successes on anything ever?
No, when you make the damage roll
Okay. See.
with the weapon. Or with the power. But as this is going on, Zay, what are you doing?
1 second here. Zay is moving toward Anahi and trying to find a void space in the camp, sort of just empty of life, like happened beforehand when he was going to meet Befron.
Gotcha. I mean, yeah, you can head up there kind of towards like a crux in the mountain. Maybe find a shallow cave if you wish. Is that your goal?
Yep, and he's gonna pull out the vial.
You can certainly do that.
And he's going to wait to see if he appears.
Do you call?
Oh, yes.
There is a shimmering effect in the air after a while as you watch as the emissary of the Pale, Befrons, appears beside you. The devil and its pale skin seem almost translucent in the low light. But at the moment, they kind of give you a small bow. Zay, you have blood.
Indeed.
Pass it over.
Zay will toss it.
Yes. Yes. Ooh. Strong aether soul combined with ancient evil. You took your time. But the wait.
I wanted to make sure I take the best.
Only the best. And you watch as Befrons cracks open the vial and pours the blood out onto their hands as they begin to concentrate, as they begin to focus. From the ground, bits of stone and metal begin to float up, and they start to mix with the blood. For your efforts, I give you a tool, an instrument, something to let the blood flow. And slowly, ever so slowly, you watch as a strange weapon. It's a blade, but certainly not with a regular handle. It's purely designed for stabbing, for bleeding, for puncturing. Zay. It is a Qatar. And as you look at it, the devil smiles. Its name is Gawade. Made to be fueled by the blood that you spill. The more blood that it takes, the more powerful it becomes. It is linked to your Torvian. They grow together now, one and the same. Use this power
Zay will reach.
well. And what this weapon is it's got a base damage rating of 5 For charges, it has a mass 2. So for every damage roll you make, you will gain 2 charges with this weapon. It has heavy
Gotcha.
3, so you roll 3 additional d6. It has honed 1. You have a permanent benefit 1 when attacking with this weapon. And perhaps most importantly, it has sheer 1. So for every health block you take, you'll take an additional health block. You have 3 abilities with this Zay. Increased flow, blood infusion, and tithe of blood. For increased flow, when a creature within 15 feet of you loses a health block, you may burn a charge. That creature loses an additional health block. Doesn't even need to be you attacking. You use your blood powers to make that creature bleed more, with Gawade as a focus. With blood infusion, when you make a damage roll, doesn't even need to be with this weapon. You can burn any number of charges. And for every charge you burn, you can add a level of sheer or +3 to your damage rating for the power.
Okay.
So, with that, it's just a boost, if you will.
Gotcha.
And by the way, this can all be seen in Zay's items. Right now, I've updated it.
Yeah, don't even make that mistake again.
And finally, there is Tithe of Blood. When you lose a health block, you may burn 3 charges. And if you do, you prevent the loss of a health block, as you basically use the blood that you've taken in exchange for the damage.
Gotcha.
How many charges can Zay have at any one time?
Not a cap.
There's not a cap? Holy shit, that's
You're just
insane.
storing up.
Oh my god, and if you pair that with your Aether Realm, dude,
Dude.
you could like, if you like, literally it's just, I collect instantly 10 charges in one round because it's connected to your Torvian as well, and then I'm gonna spend all of those to get so now my weapon has sheer 11.
No, you're completely wrong.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it has
hoping.
It has a mass 2, so it gains charges when it attacks with the weapon. The charges last for a maximum of 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
So while there is no cap,
4 turns.
4 turns for the charge
Okay.
use.
Boo.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is the weapon not good enough?
It's insane.
I'm not
It's a
saying that.
truly
That's
insane. The fact that it has owned one as well. That's beautiful. This is a work of art.
You're looking to break my weapon I literally just got, and he doesn't even use it. Fuck off.
That's what the blade looks like. That's so fucking cool. It's like it's very syringe-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Fuck with it.
It's an Indian guitar.
Ooh, Indian. Huge.
Dude.
Colin's son of
India's pretty
Pickin.
huge.
Private.
Oh, that is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Gotcha. Well, what was I gonna say?
Well,
Still insane.
Mhm.
And if you're able to get the Blade Master's dance power, you can make it so that in a single turn you can get. I mean, if you're completely surrounded, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6.
That's the same
16.
thing. Thing has heavy.
Yeah, 16 in one turn if you're completely surrounded. And then you bop them all. They're all dead. Oh, that'd be so cool.
Not much of a bopper, can say.
Continue with your work. Bleed and get powerful blood. It is in this blood that we go for our goal. To fill the blood ocean. Your next
The
step.
top.
Yes. You must make a grand sacrifice of blood. Something to show what you are capable of.
Understood.
The greater your sacrifice, the more you will rise. You are a priest now, yes. Continue on this track, and you might be a deacon, perhaps a bishop. It depends on what they decide.
Good thing I'm going into a battle with powerful enemies. I most certainly will knock one off.
Ooh. Blood. Blood not of just one. Blood of a town. Blood of a city. Once, a person even sacrificed the blood of a dimension.
Well, at least my highest goal would be the battlefield.
Do you still have a hunger to know?
Yeah.
Then you have a question. Simply speak it. You've earned it.
What lies at the bottom of that ocean?
An ancient force. A titan. They were hidden, fleeing and wounded. It was their blood that first filled the ocean. But then, they began to sense the change. But don't worry. Your founder, he who holds the world, they saw this eventuality, and they created all of you. Well, not exactly you. I'm sure they would be disgusted. They are. But their despair, it is very satiating.
Well, that's entertaining at least.
Yes. Now, make your sacrifice. Rise to greater heights. At this moment, the devil will disappear, leaving this place, allowing you to simply exist in this cave.
And I think Zay will take the new weapon and he'll sit there and kind of play a quick game of the knife song, basically that, with the new knife.
Okay. Gotcha. Then you can certainly do that.
Drinking a little bit of wine before he heads back out.
Fair enough. Then, is there anything else you guys would like to do today?
Personally, I am good.
No, you're key. Athena's good.
I'm
I'm
good.
Zay.
Yes.
I'm
Okay. Yeah.
saying.
Ah, man, that was quick. Yeah, I think I'm tapped out.
We're
I
not playing
think
Magic the
I'll.
Gathering, Peter. Wrong game.
Jesus
God damn
Christ!
it!
Rip the
I
man
have
apart.
roleplayed to the end of my ability. I am tired now.
Um,
I gave that my all.
B would be happy to just, sit and read the new little book she got. And maybe, I don't know, I guess would hang out with Lavaterra and Enola until they want her to leave. If they want her to
um,
leave.
Lavaterra is not going to kick you out.
Okay.
In fact,
you're bonded now.
yeah, I think that she would just tell stories. Stories of people. Actually, I think that she would mostly tell stories of her son. Um, you know, how she raised him, moments that she remembers. She recounts her struggles in learning magic, but mostly it's just events in her life. Things that make her happy. And at
We
some
will
level,
eagerly listen.
yeah, and at some level, she's not even really talking to you. It's like she's talking to people far away. But you just happen to be there to listen, to hear the voice. But in this case, if there's nothing else, all of you can take a complete rest.
Can can I attempt to go talk to Cordell?
At this point, I mean, it's a bit late, but yeah, you can go and you can attempt to talk to her.
Okay.
So you make your way into the command building. It's a great 3-story thing, and it takes you a while to find Cordell. But you're eventually able to do so. And she opens the door. She sees you. Come in. Come in. And she'll welcome you into her chambers. To what do I owe the pleasure tonight?
I'm sorry to bother you, and I know you didn't want to see me again after what I did.
What are you talking about?
What's the last thing you remember?
I remember being taken by the book.
You don't remember before that telling me you didn't want to see me?
I remember that.
Okay.
And I was a fool.
I think I was the one being the fool leaving you with the book.
No.
I got a little upset. And I apologize for it.
You helped me when no one else would. That is certainly worthy of commemoration. I felt like there was nothing to live for. So many of you were dying. I did not want to know of your death. But here you are. You made it. And And so did my daughter. Figures the moment I realize things can get better, we wind up here.
Yeah.
But I was wrong, Zay. And for that, I do apologize. Your companionship, it is appreciated.
I think they would get a tear a bit. I had a question to ask you as well.
Of course, simply ask it.
Are you familiar with Aether Realm?
I am.
With Helmut's disappearance, I was wondering if you could help finish mine before the battle.
I will do my best. No promises.
Any help is any help.
I have a question, though. Partially for me, partially for you. Aether realms are a reflection of the individual. We're going into a fight like this, outnumbered 100 to 1. There's a question. It's been on my mind. Honestly, since Deprez. I think it gets down to this fact. In order to fight, we need a reason to live. My daughter is mine, even though she hates me. But what is your reason, Say? Why do you keep going? What makes your Aether strong enough to warp reality around yourself?
Yeah, I have belief in a greater power. Or not a greater power, but a greater goal. But every time I look towards that goal, it's these people in camp. I try to push myself away from them. But they're people. And the goal is obviously to protect them, even with the greater goal. To take away from those evil creatures out there and give back to the ones I'm protecting.
I see. What a noble goal. Then let us spend what time we have tonight trying to help you towards your goal. And I would like you to roll a d6 for me, Brandon. And for this, we're going to put it at technically a benefit 1. So you're looking
Do
to...
you want me to do it for you?
Yes.
You need a 4 or higher for the completion of your
Well,
realm.
Oh shit, I didn't do that right, sorry.
Oh, well, it's a 3.
It's a 3.
Could you have a reroll?
Yeah.
It's a 3. Fate says it.
Even if I would have rolled it, it would have been a
doubled
3.
down even. It doubled down.
Doubled down.
My heart.
You are not able to fully construct your Aether Realm, as you are still working steadily on its creation.
Gotcha. Fuck you. Get out of here, Peter.
Sunday! Sunday!
Of course, Peter's the one that steals the luck.
This motherfucker, I'm gonna
Oh,
kill him.
really?
I'm gonna be
Ragnar
doing
is
a
gonna
luck
fucking turn
spell.
you into a dip.
Damn.
All right. Anything else then
Oh.
tonight? If not, then all of you can now take the complete rest. As you're able to eventually go back to your beds, or really in your case be on Lavaterra's couch, and get some much needed sleep.
I tell Loveday that I think she's cool, and that her sister's working very hard, and I hope she knows how loved she is before I go to bed.
Can take a hero point for that. But the day of your doom now arrives, as in the night the Impure stop their attacks. Seems like they are gearing up, but for now all is quiet and calm. The day's yours. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, I want to check out the watchtower before we end the session.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, goody!
Yippee!
Yippee! Oh, so you guys are going to the watchtower?
Yeah.
We meet up there.
Gotcha. So are you just looking through, climbing to the top, and seeing what's what?
Yeah.
I want to see the view.
Okay. Then, as you begin to go up there, it seems all pretty standard, as this is like the final line of defense for the inner sanctum of Widowstone Keep. You can see some of the hobgoblins. They give you guys nods, and well, they're not going to stop you. But as you begin to head to like the very, very top, you find that the trap door up there, it appears to be locked.
Like the trapdoor leading to the
To the roof.
what
Yeah.
is essentially
Locked on
the
the-
roof of the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Locked on the top or locked on the bot inside?
It's locked. I mean, like, it's the same locking mechanism, but it just appears locked.
And so this obviously has a keyhole though, right?
It does, yeah.
Can I attempt to make a water key and pick it?
Or are you just trying to, like, break it with ice?
Well, I'm kind of like,
I mean-
sort of, I don't have ice, but I have like water. I try to use like water pressure to kind of like make a key and unclick it that way.
That's creative. I'll allow it. As, like, you take as much time as you need to get the water key going. It's not, like, the most solid of locks here. You know, just something basic. And it requires a lot of trial and error. But eventually, you are able to, you know, get it open.
Time for the best view. And Zay will
Yeah.
climb up or hop up, however you get up there.
Gotcha. It's like a little ladder. So are all of you climbing up?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, as you all make your way up there, you find that there is a chair sit up, there is a table, a telescope, a small campfire with this, like, pot over it, and you can see an older man pouring himself what appears to be a cup of coffee. As Raymond Shivo looks to all of you, do you want some?
What's that?
Give me a second, Brandon has.
It's coffee.
Oh.
Can I try it?
Yes.
You'll pull out some cups. One says, world's greatest librarian. Another one says, I went to clover, and then the last one just has this picture of like a dog on it. He'll pour each of you a cup of coffee.
I take the dog one.
Okay.
Ooh, I'll take the clover one.
Okay.
Where's Clover?
Looks like he's the best librarian.
It's the capital of Zell, I think.
Oh.
I don't know
So,
where Zell is either.
It's on the prime ring here. And he'll like fish into his robes, and he will give you basically his guide to the prime ring.
Well,
hmm. It, it's nice to meet you. I don't think we've exchanged names yet. I'm Kilo Sky.
Good to meet you. I know of you. You helped with the Dark Star incident.
Yes,
what a title.
yes, I did.
I am Raymond Shivo, founder of the Shivo Interplanar Offices and Research Library.
No,
Oh,
Didn't you go there?
I did.
To one of them?
yeah, we almost got turned into pies.
I got turned into pie.
Yes, you did get turned into a pie.
Mother Gillespie, a nasty grimoire.
Fortunately, we were able to find one of your handbooks to seal away the grimoire before we turned into pies.
Good. I can see. You're here now.
Yeah. What? This is a rather unusual place for you to be, I'd imagine.
Is it?
The biggest history moment in all of the rings. Why wouldn't he? To note it down if we live.
Documentation.
That's actually an excellent point. Yeah.
We had a documenter once,
Ah.
I think. I don't know where it went.
You must know a lot though. What do you know about the virus?
About the what?
The virus or the impure?
Well, I know that the virus is called the Van Rome virus. It began in the town of Lords a few decades back. Spread through Belness, first taking over the Archfey Loveday. And then most of the material I've gotten is testimony and account from survivors of Deprez, though most of those leads have run dry thanks to the Dark Star.
Well,
Makes sense.
no, I'm guessing no idea for a cure then.
A cure? Heavens, no.
Lightning?
Lightning. And he'll jot that down. Any particular
red.
kind? Red.
It was red.
Red.
It kind of takes her cloak off. I got hit with lightning, and it... Well, I'm here now. But I don't really know how or why or what. Well, I kind of know how, I guess, the lightning, but I don't really know what it did.
Oh. I have some theories. We'll have to see if they're true.
Ooh.
Well,
That would be nice.
Are you all coming up here to watch the conflict with me?
No, unfortunately, we will be partaking in the glory affair.
We were curious who was up here, though.
Just me. Although I can't promise to still be here when you get back.
Do you know much about this place? I mean, I'm assuming you already know about the the sanctum and Electrondale and all of that.
I'm beginning to gather information about it.
Okay. How about that door, by the temple? No one's been able to open it. Do you happen to know anything about it?
No.
Okay. Hmm.
Do you know much of the Titans?
I have reports here and there.
Mm. Do you know, um, Miss Salona?
Miss Zelona, the Sky Queen, I have records and documents on her, yes.
Do you know anything that... Mm, I've heard she can be overwhelmed. Do you know anything about that?
No. I have not heard anything like that from people. I am not omniscient. I am a collector of stories and tales.
That's okay.
Well,
I just wanted to know about those tales.
Well, Zelona, from historical account, and it may be hearsay, was said to be one of the greatest warriors that the Titans had, capable of slicing through whole armies of angels. Truly, a sight to behold. So, if she can be overwhelmed, that would be interesting. I would likely say, it would have to be done by a high god, otherwise, I don't know any mortal power. Not even, perhaps, the Platinum Lord could stand against her.
well,
Who is the Platinum Lord?
The Platinum Dragon?
Ah, I see.
Yes, you can read about the metallic dragons in my book, page 163.
well, all
He
three of us
opens
have
the tome.
actually.
Cool.
all three of us have actually met her.
Ah, and he'll flip to a new page. And what was she like?
Well,
Z?
yeah. She
Smooth
took three of
talker.
our friends.
Smooth talker.
She took the book.
Which book?
Our friend Charon.
Oh. Well, that's certainly a powerful grimoire. Do you know why?
What was it about? Something that she gave the idea to a friend to make her.
I think the maiden said it was Neorax.
What?
What?
What about Neorax?
That is part of what makes the grimoire.
What?
And she has the grimoire. And what do you mean makes up the grimoire?
Colin,
Oh,
just to recall, it was that part of Neorax's flesh was used to make the grimoire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just to make sure I'm communicating the right information. Yes, part of Neorax's flesh was used to create the grimoire. It was made by the Banker of Bones.
you just see Zay like scratching down his face.
And how did she get this book? Was it kept under
Um,
lock and key?
no.
Practically said we gave it away.
Charon, the spirit of the book, was an active member of the brigade who helped us with missions. And in one mission, Zelona was there waiting for us. And, well, I only escaped with myself and a few other people simply because she let me. Charon was not something she was willing to give up, though.
Mm-hmm.
How's he looking right now?
Not good. Not good.
Sounded more like. Oh god.
I am going to go watch this from a farther vantage point. But thank you for giving me this information. Here. And he will pull out 3 black tickets. He will give each of you one. This gives you unlimited access for 24 hours at any Raymond Shivo office and or research library. If you survive, feel free to cash them in. Otherwise, thank you for the interview. I should be going. And he will disappear.
No,
I did
well,
my part.
that's not a great sign.
Sorry.
With all the other tricks the Impure have up their sleeve, I don't doubt. Yeah, but we're in for it.
Well,
Then again, Key, thank you for saving me.
of course. As Helmius would put it, failure is not option. We'll get through this. We have to.
We have to.
We have to.
B will sip her coffee and make a face.
Gotcha.
Even how disgusting it is, I think you see Zay drink some of his coffee, then pour some wine into it.
I want to see if she likes it. Hold on. She does actually like it.
It's good coffee.
She keeps drinking it.
Yeah, it's good coffee.
I've never had this before.
Well, okay. Well, I'm pooping.
Then at
Eating more for myself today.
Yeah.
Then at this point, the camera begins to zoom out from the watchtower, going up through the clouds, and down on another location. As along the high road, Zelona stands, watching the oncoming forces of the Impure. As a voice will say, "My queen. The coffins. They have all arrived. All of them? Yes, my queen. Just as you instructed. Very good. Very good. Prepare them. This will change the rings forever. The High Gods will know our wrath. And it is here where we will end the session for today. As all of you can take 3 hero points.
Thank
What was that
goodness.
last song that was
Yay.
playing? Something Sting?
Just an ending sting.
Okay. I've been adding the music changes to my notes.
Okay.
Smart.
I was very excited that I got to start adding them.
It's a little treat.
It's a treat for me. The
Good thing those coffins mean
archivist.
absolutely nothing.
Guys, we gotta talk about the Blood Ocean.
Fuck off, go away. Get away from
That's
my shit. Peter,
that's
I don't want to
ruin
get
it.
into your shit. I just want to talk about it. What the fuck? Who do we think is in there? Which Titan do we think is in there? Place your bets now. There's at least 3 that we don't have any information on.
You know
I have
what's
their names
funnier?
somewhere.
The person my organization would frown upon me.
Yeah, that was funny. Oh, there's a part in the book. I don't know. Can I talk about the Rings of Meropis books without worry of spoilers?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a part in the book that talks about, I think it's the second one, maybe, where they're like, yeah, nobody really knows how the universe started. The devils say that they know, but, like, we're not sure. That motherfucker. That motherfucker knows something.
Death flags everywhere.
I love reading the books.
Maybe if I can become a baron, I can know more. Would you like to know more?
Would you like to know more?
Well, the 2 things were deacon or bishop, so baron is just...
Oh shit.
That's just completely out there. That's not even religious,
that
bro.
mean?
You are a
Yeah, yeah,
priest.
I don't fucking know religion.
You are a priest.
Zay is shooting to be a Duke of Hell. That's what Zay's shooting for. Aim high.
Baron Duke of
Perhaps.
Hell.
I still have a level up to spend.
Ooh, fun.
I didn't know that I would get a separate thing.
I need to go look at my levels. I think I messed them up.
Man, y'all won't let he open doors. It's shocking. Not that I
Stop
know
Maybe
if I
it's just the game
can.
agenda stopping you. I would think of that.
The anti-gay agenda.
Why won't this tell me what font this is using?
Man. Because I think I could at the least try to open the door. Would I be successful? I don't know. But I can do it with pinpoint accuracy. All I need to do is get right in between those doors, into that crack, and boom, you have an opening for a minute.
Make it explode.
Yeah.
I'm going to scream. I hate
What are
Excel formatting.
consequences?
Get me out of here! That was crazy.
Yeah. Hey, but at least the maiden's feeling a little better, hopefully.
No.